it's been so far for the Catawba Bats. Hunter pops this one into foul territory. Ooh, ends up colliding off a fan's car as well.
So despite all those hits given up by John Luke Glanton, he's now just thrown 83 pitches so far in this ball game. But a lot of those have been good ones that the Catawba hitters liked.
Yeah, very few long and drawn-out counts, and doesn't really matter as we see the play tried to be made that time. As thought we had a walk on our hands there, and that's what Hunter thought it was too. Looks like there's some confusion out here, and I think that's what Coach Gann is talking about. The scoreboard shows full count. Hunter tossed the bat. He thought he was just going to walk over to first, but everyone kind of trying to figure out what was actually the case here.
Sometimes I miss a pitch, so I'm not a good authority here, but I only had that as ball 3, so we'll see what they confer on the field.
Differencing of opinions in the booth, differencing of opinions on the field. How will it all play out? And Hunter forced to stay home, but both runners safe in the process as Levi Perel over to third and Dylan Driver gets over to second. Still just one out for Catawba, and a great opportunity for them to load the bases.
Infield in for the Bobcats.
Hunter fresh off an RBI. Stares down Glanton with the full count. Another into foul territory. Do see some action now as multiple pitchers getting warmed up for this Bobcat squad. Glanton looking to dig them out of a hole. Has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he can have a similar performance to what Austin Fine was able to do. Hunter, another one fouled off. We saw this in the previous inning where we saw Smith register the first walk of the day, fighting hard. Hunter trying to do the same, fouling off pitch after pitch, hoping it leads to a base appearance. Hunter with some power into it. The diving pool unable to secure it. Levi Perel's coming home, as is Dylan Driver. Runs a plenty for Catawba. They're up 8-0.
Poole made the diving attempt, tried to keep it in the infield. Would have only given up 1 run if he had, but it got past him out into center field. So 2-run score on the play. Sam Hunter has 3 RBIs now in the game.
And did that one in full count most impressively. $14 hits for Catawba. We're going to see Hunter easily slide over safely to second. Looked like the Bobcats just kind of frustrated with the way things are playing out right now. I mean, such a defining pitch, that last one. You get the out, you got the momentum, you prevent the bases from being loaded. And yeah, the bases aren't loaded because the 2 runs ended up coming in. Difference in hits is 9 again. Thought about going over to third with it, but instead that time we'll see Worth head over to first and retire Bo Ruscher, who had the first 2 RBIs of the day for Catawba.
Smart play by Worth. He was right there by the bag. Would have been a tough throw over to third to try to get Hunter, so he wisely took the out at first base. 2 down. Now John Luke Glanton can get out of the inning with just 1 more pitch, but Cole Hales, who's had a good night so far, stands in.
Yeah, 2 doubles for Hales already. Also grounded out. 0-2 the current, or excuse me, 2 outs is what the game is currently at here in the bottom of the 6th. This Catawba team, man, they have scored runs now in every inning but the second. And the last 3 runs, they have scored plenty of runs, and it's not going to stop. Hales sends one into right field and brings in the 9th run of the game for the Catawba Indians.
Just teeing off on John Luke Glanton now. He's leaving pitches up in the strike zone. Catawba's putting it up the middle or the opposite way. Everybody hitting a tough outing here for John Luke Glanton.
Yes, it is. Catawba now out hitting the Bobcats by 10, 15-5. It's a 9-0 difference. We'd be surprised to see Glanton remain in the game, and that looks to be the case as we see the point come over. So Glanton steps off the mound. Bobcats behind, big. Can they come back? We'll let you know who they've turned to try to sort it all out next. The new Bobcat on the mound for GCSU is Jake Beaver, the left-hander, a 5'11", 108-pound sophomore from Gainesville, Georgia. Comes in with 2 outs, but 3 runs have been added. Second inning on the game in which Catawba has delivered 2 runs. So 9 runs, all those given up and earned by Glanton. 15 hits. What a day for this Catawba offense it's been. It's the most hits Glanton's given up on the season. Drew Robertson batting against Beaver here. And this is a guy who's a second-team all-region pitcher. You know, one of the best pitchers in the Peach Belt Conference. Could have been up for Peach Belt Conference Pitcher of the Year even. But Catawba had his number today, Ken.
Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, everybody in the Catawba lineup with at least 1 hit. They've had multiple hits in 5 of the 6 at-bats.
Even Drew Robertson joined the RBI party. Robertson strikes out, so Beaver quickly comes in and stabilizes things for the Bobcats defense, but the damage is done. 9-0 the difference. Catawba out-hitting the Bobcats by 10. Can they get back into it into the 7th? And we got 3 innings to go on Flow Sports. We just saw the Bobcats make a pitching change, and now the Catawba Indians decided to do the same as Brandon Rogers